Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to take care of baby rabbits. First thing is, know the day to put the nest box. On day 28th from when you bred your rabbit, that is when you should put the nest box so that the rabbit can start preparing, because some rabbits can give birth on day 29th, 30th or 31st or even longer than that, but from day 28th, that's when you should put the nest box, because you don't know when the babies are coming exactly. And you don't want to find your babies cold on the wire mesh or in the corner somewhere. So put the nest box and let the rabbit prepare for where to give birth. The next thing is, of course, the nesting material. You can use hay, which is dry grass. You can use shredded peppers, like peppers are torn into pieces. You can use, some people use cotton, but I don't recommend cotton. Cotton is good, is terrible. It can strangle your rabbits, or like the rabbits, as they move, it can wrap around their legs or stomach. Like, it is not good. So I don't recommend it. Mostly I use dry grass. It is really good. It works perfectly for me. Others use an old cloth. You can use that too. You will see the next box that I use. It doesn't matter which nest box you use. People use different nest boxes. So long as it works for you, that's all that matters. So long as it keeps the babies protected from coldness, protected from predators, just keeps them in a compacted area so that they can keep warm. That works perfectly well. Another thing is, you have to know if your rabbit is actually breastfeeding. Some rabbits don't have breast milk right there and then, or others just don't breastfeed. You may assume that the rabbit will go in the nest box and breastfeed when it's not doing that. And of course, the rabbits, after at most 3 days, they will die. This is how you know if a rabbit is breastfeeding. These ones are 2 days old. If you want to see that the mommy takes care of them, check the stomachs. See that? Do you see? See that big belly full of milk? If you don't find that, just know your rabbit is not feeding. Second thing, of course, they will be very warm. They will be really, really warm. That also shows you that they've fed. See the belly? The belly has milk. So that's what you check for. And if that is happening pretty well, just leave them alone. Don't disturb. You just check for dead ones. Just go open and check for dead ones. You know the number. Count them all. And then, if everything is okay, just leave them alone. In case a rabbit is not breastfeeding, you can assist it. There are some rabbits, sometimes you have like these people who do free range, and your rabbit doesn't have really access to the babies. You can assist with feeding. You put in a box, keep the babies aside, and then you give you bring the mother to breastfeed whenever you want to, and that is a way of assisting the rabbit. But there are cases where the rabbit does not want to breastfeed at all. It happens with the first-time mothers. So when this happens, you can force feed the rabbits, because otherwise the rabbits will die. When the rabbits are 2 weeks old, they've fully developed fur, and you notice that they no longer sleep, like try to cover under the nesting material. That's when you remove it. You can remove the nesting material because at that time it's a bit dirty, because they've been pooping and urinating on it. So you just clean the whole nest box and leave them be there alone, because the rabbits will keep staying in the nest box. At that time, they start trying to get out but not get out until like 3 weeks. That's when they really, really start getting out of the nest box. But you just clean it and let them be. At 3 weeks, when rabbits start getting out of the nest box, this time you have to watch what you feed the mother rabbit. Because before they get out, you can feed the mother rabbit anything. But when they start getting out, just know they're going to start eating on her food. And if you start putting fresh greens, fresh cabbages, fresh feeds, like fresh weeds, you stop feeding the mother rabbit fresh feeds, because fresh feeds can kill them. It can cause diarrhea and bloating. when they start eating on her food, just stop giving her fresh feeds. Put hay, wilt the weeds before you feed her, and feed pellets, and put clean water. Make sure you clean the cages now extra, because the babies have started coming out. And also at that time, when I start seeing them drink water, I deworm. I put dewormers in the water, because at that time babies die a lot because of infection and worms, because they've started eating now food. So deworm at that age. I do that, and that limits the number of deaths that I get. Rabbits can be weaned from 4 weeks, that is 1 month. Others can leave them longer than that, but at 4 weeks they've started eating independently, and some stop even breastfeeding by themselves. So at 4 weeks it's a good time to wean them. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share with others. There are so many new farmers who would use this information, so you share with them. See you in the next video.